I want to show you how to create your own personal group space. The website considers every such space a group because multiple people can be members, but for this one I just want you to be the only member. So the way you do it is you go on the left hand side to create content, and then you choose group page. This will create a group just for you. You need to give your group a title, and I'm logged in currently as Will Riker, and I don't have any groups, so I'm going to call this Will Riker's Group. You have to give it a description. I'm going to give it the same thing. Actually, I'm going to say Will Riker's Stuff. You want to make this a closed group, and you want to make sure it's a private group. And then all you have to do is click Save. So now this group has been created. Notice on the right hand side you have a new navigation bar that has the title of the group that you just created. This is where you'll create content that goes into that group. Also notice on the left hand side under My Groups that the group just created has been added to the list. So I'm going to show you now how to create a blog entry in your personal group. In the navigation bar for your personal group, click the link Create Blog Entry. You'll need to give your blog a title, and I will be simulating a reflection blog for reading in Chapter 2. So you can title it anything you want, but I would recommend something that clearly communicates what the blog entry is about. So I'm going to call it Reading Chapter 2, and I anticipate doing more than one of these, so I'm going to just use a naming system. If it's the first, I'm going to go to 2.1. You can do anything you want, but I'd like to be able to tell what each blog is about. In the body of the blog, that's where you would type your reflection. And in the reflection, I'd like for you to take notes. You can use it for that. I also want you to record your thoughts. And this would be, as you're reading the material, you're thinking about perhaps how it applies to real-world situations or some other thoughts that might occur to you because of what you're reading. I want you to record those. I also want you to record your questions that come up that you'd like to get answered. So for example, if you've done this and then we get to class the next day, those questions will be fresh on your mind, or at least a couple of clicks away as you go back to your blog in class. You may also want to expand what you put in here and perhaps put thoughts that you have that you think might be pertinent to rocketry or some other thoughts. So you can use it for other things, but as a minimum I'd like for you to use it for these three things. You can do your editing in a rich text editor instead of typing it all in just plain text like that. You can do rich text. If you start in plain text, then rich text is going to throw it all together, so I have to add some carriage returns here. If you want to get a navigation or a button bar, I don't know what to call it, click on this little arrow button here, and it'll give you things that you can click on to change the format. So for example, if I want to make all three of these a bullet list, I think I can do that. Just have to find it. There it is. So moving right along, you won't need to worry about groups because it's already thrown it into your group because you used the Create Blog Entry link from the navigation bar for your group. In the For this reflection blog, you might want to do file attachments, and so you would click on this to get a little file attachment section that allows you to attach files. For now, you won't need to. You just click Save, and it saves it. You could also have clicked the preview button to kind of get a look and see what it would look like before saving, so that you could make some changes and then save it at the end. So there's what I just recorded or typed in. That is my fake reflection blog, and this is the end of the video.